Hi everyone, we are going to explore some metaphorical imagery in this short practice. We're going to be working with the water element and specifically with the metaphor of a fountain. And this fountain might just help you feel both more grounded and at ease in yourself, as well as more upright, like your posture is vertical, tall, confident, and able to more sustain that posture as well, versus through muscular effort or engagement cues that we might typically use, like pull the shoulders back or draw the core in. That's not what we're going to do in this practice. So find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting on a bolster on the floor. You're welcome to sit in a chair. If you are in a chair, try to have the soles of your feet flat on the ground. And if the chair is too high, too large for you to feel the feet grounded, you could always bring a book or a yoga block underneath your feet so that you can get that base of support. Here we go. We've got all our body baseline skills. We're going to take maybe a 10-second baseline awareness of how we are. So do your best not to change how you're sitting, not to sit properly or correct yourself. Just tune in and notice, what do I feel? Do I feel more of a sense of pressure, collapse, not enough effort or tone? Do I feel a sense of vigilance, uprightness, maybe more tone than is needed? Or am I kind of right in between? You might also check in with your pelvic bowl, specifically your pelvic diaphragm, pelvic floor, between the sit bones, pubic bone, and tailbone. And again, inquire, can I connect with this place? And if you can connect with your pelvic tissues, pelvic bowl, noticing, do I feel downward collapse, pressure, lack of support? Do I feel tension, gripping, clenching, and upward efforting? Do I feel nothing? I'm numb, I can't feel it. Or maybe there is a more receptive in-between neutrality to what you're sensing. So whole body posture baseline, pelvic bowl sensing baseline. And now we'll begin with our metaphor. So I want you to imagine and bring your attention down through the pelvic bowl, that it is this beautiful marble basin of a fountain. That your center, your base of support for your seat is this 360 full circumference bowl or basin. It can be the size of your actual pelvic bones, or you might imagine it larger, bigger, grander than your physical body. So your seat is this reservoir, this deep well, broad basin of support. And there's water inside of it that is pristine, crystal clear, perfectly mineralized, all the things. So the best water you could ever imagine is filling this basin, this reservoir of your pelvic bowl. You might start to feel a swirling sense of this water element within your body. You might watch it and let it be as you're relatively still, or you might give yourself permission to stir, to swirl with the energy, the current of this water within your pelvic basin. And very easily now, our mind, our imagination, we're going to build our fountain, that our trunk, our spine, our center, the column of our upright, beautiful seated posture is the fountain that draws water up, 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 up. And it just gently comes out the top and flows over your hair, your scalp, your face, your neck and shoulders, back down into the basin. So start to run this current of the water moving from the basin up the central channel. Could be a gentle filling and rising, or it might be more of a whoosh, more of a current with some power behind it. Up and out the top. And that gentle trickle that comes over your skin, your muscles, your surface body is melting away any tension. It's cleansed, it's purified, it's released with the water flowing over the surfaces of your body back into the basin to be run through the filter, cleaned again, and sent back up. So over these next few moments, I want you to play with this metaphor. Do I turn up the dial a little bit on the power of my fountain? And if I turn up the pace of the current of the water, the volume of water that I receive up through my trunk, through the crown of my head, maybe it starts to squirt up and out in 360 all directions. Maybe there's a more exuberant release of the water out the top, spraying up and out, up and out, up and out, up and out. And there still is the downward return. Seeing the droplets return to the earth, magically return to your basin, swirling and flowing upwards once again. Some of you might want to dial it in instead. Maybe the fountain is nourishing your heart. Maybe it just comes up through the heart and lungs, up through the heart space to swirl and melt through the jaw, neck, and shoulders, soothing your heart like with these sheets of water flowing down over your skin, over your ribs, over your back. Silky and gentle, no splashes, just a steady, smooth stream of water replenishing you. So play with what level, how high does your fountain go? How powerful or gentle is your fountain? Sensing in your body that it is supportive of your upright posture, your verticality, and it's supportive of your grounding, your ease, this big mama basin at the bottom of your fountain, sitting on the earth. If you're enjoying the metaphor, let yourself delight, let yourself smile, maybe you chuckle. If you have your eyes closed, see if you can continue to sense the fountain metaphor, the embodiment of what you've found, even as your eyes begin to open. Imagine bringing this newfound embodiment to your desk, to your commute, any other context where you could use more delight, more flow, and more sustaining support within your body. So I hope you enjoyed this practice. Metaphor is quite literally feels magical, and we get to fine-tune the imagery to exactly what we need. How big, how small, how powerful, how gentle. Is it here or a little more there? Like, where's the current running in our body? Does it come up the front? Does it come up the back? Does it come right up the center? Right? So feel free to adapt and make this your own, and let me know how it feels for you.